Hello, Adam here from Tested in my cave with a show and tell that feels like a bit of an achievement. It's been a long time coming for this one. I went to Phoenix Fan Fusion Con last year and dressed as Captain America in a really, really beautiful Civil War suit that was built for me by Kevin Gossett and Robert Fitch. And that started me on a journey of thinking about, well, look, I love the suit that they built for me. And I loved it so much, I wanted to make a case for it. Because that's one of the things that I love to do. I make cases for the objects I can't stop thinking about. And oftentimes I want that case to be canon. I want it to be part of the world that the object is from. And so I spent weeks, nay, months thinking, what would Cap put his stuff in? In Civil War, when he sees Scott Lang and he says, all right, everyone, suit up, let's go. I'm like, suit up? So he's got a van, clearly Cap's stuff is in a case in the van. What does that case look like? Is it just a black duffel bag? Because part of me doesn't think so. So I spent tons and tons of time doing searches on historical luggage, military luggage. I searched eBay, I searched ebay.co.uk. I looked aluminum military cases. I looked leather suitcases. All these, Cap comes from multiple times, right? So you're gonna go with mid-century, World War II, you're gonna go with latter 20th century or somewhere in between? It's kind of all up in the air. And then I found the case that I was looking for. And it's made by one of my favorite case companies, Zargus. I think it's Zargus, it's not Zargus. Anyway, it was this. This is an amazing, amazing thing. And I'm just gonna demonstrate it for you here. Back in the early part of the years ago, there weren't cardboard Amazon boxes everywhere, and you wanted to ship stuff to somebody, you often bought reusable shipping containers. I didn't know this until I started doing research into it, but sure enough, this is a Zargus reusable shipping container. So the lid comes off like this, and then, hold on, let's get this up and going. The front comes up, these two sides come down and lock in to the front and the back via some slots. Here we go. Come on, come on. That's it. Yep. One last one. And I don't know about you, but when I see this, I think that is where Cap stores his stuff. And so I put my beautiful Captain America costume in here, and there was extra room, so I tried around some things. I made a footlocker for it, I painted it, still didn't quite work. And then Robert and Kevin made me a second suit on commission, a beautiful a beautiful Winter Soldier stealth suit. I'm getting so excited to talk about it, I'm getting ahead of myself. And when I got that suit, I put that and the Civil War suit in this case, and that felt like too much. It felt, look, I just wasn't quite right. It was closer than I'd ever been, but still not quite there. But this weekend, I tackled this problem again, because what I was thinking was, maybe it's just too big. Maybe we just do one suit. So this weekend, I took one of my Zargus cases. And I made it one Cap suit size big. Yeah! I am so sorry I did this build off camera because it was a fun challenge and it was not easy. I had to take apart the box by drilling out almost every rivet along one whole end of it. Actually, this end of it. And you can see the new rivets that I put in as compared to the old rivets. So I pulled off each of this bit of hardware, and then I cut it down on my table saw and reassembled it smaller into an almost exact 17 by 17 by 17 inch cube. The lid I had to actually slice up the middle and attach back together with these Frankenstein rivets. But this is the Cap case of my dreams. It's still a work in progress. I've currently attached I've currently attached a shield plate to it and a couple of shield level 7 secret stickers on it. I have some other ideas for the kind of signage that's going to go on this, and I'm going to do some graphical work towards that. The suit is, in the script, I think it's called a strike suit. I think I've come up with a proper acronym for what strike stands for, because really, it should stand for something, right? I think I got it. And so I will do a second show and tell of the graphics that I'm going to do to dress up this case. But let's look inside, shall we? Lid comes right off. That has to be the beginning of the display, right? You got to see Cap's star right up front and know what you're looking at. Look, it's not just a case, it's narrative. Then the iconic back belt harness that holds the shield. Then Rogers, that's the outside of his jacket there. So it says Rogers, you get to see that whole narrative, that sits there. Then you've got your pants. And then there's everything else. You got your boots, your helmet, your belt, your gloves, and your boobs. Everything you need for a proper Cap cosplay.